Hello, this is the Worst Take podcast where we actually do have the worst takes. We'll be talking about some of the films we've seen. We'll be battling it out to decide whether Jojo Rabbit is a good film. We'll be doing some connections and we'll be talking about our 4 favourite films. Right, let's get started. Okay, so I'm
Perfect.
joined with my co-hosts Callum and Z.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so what have you guys been watching?
So I've been watching a bit of reality TV, and I watched It Was Just an Accident, which was really interesting, especially considering what's currently happening in the world, but also the director as a person his history is kind of crazy. And the film is just really well shot, really well acted, and I think the narrative behind it is quite interesting and it's quite funny sometimes, I thought. I don't know what you thought about it, Ben. I know you've watched it, but
Yeah, I watched it as well this week. I really loved it. I knew I'd like it, and I always try and see the Palme d'Or winning film of the year. But I think it's such a topical film as well. I couldn't believe how topical it was. I mean, it's basically a film about hoping for regime change and how the victims of the regime would react to their suppressors. And yeah, who knows? Maybe a regime change will happen. But yeah, the director's such a badass. He literally made this film without any authority, without any permission from the authorities. He's just been like imprisoned for like making films. They're trying to stop him from making films. He has to get funding from outside the country. Like he's just awesome.
he made a film back in, I think, either like the mid-2000s where he made the film and it was anti-regime, and the government basically just went, you imprisonment for like 6 years or something, and you've got a 20-year ban on making films, writing films, and all that. So he was under house arrest, and he just had his mate come round and film him, and they made a film. And he's like, well, they didn't say that I couldn't star in the film, and technically what they were making wasn't a film, but then they had to like smuggle the USB stick out with all the footage to Paris for it to be edited and released. It's very interesting. I really want to watch his film Taxi, where he literally is just to get paid, because he couldn't get paid for filmmaking. He just became a taxi driver and filmed Iranian citizens and sort of tried to get an idea of what they thought of the country and all that. Well, that's the idea of what I think it is.
Yeah.
It should be quite interesting. And then the other thing I've been watching is Last One Laughing on Amazon Prime. Very different, but also quite good. I don't know if you'd like it.
I think I would like it. I like the comedians. What I don't like, and I've seen some clips of this, is I hate watching the comedians try and suppress a laugh, and it really annoys me the faces they pull when they do that. It's just like a very minor thing, but I just get very frustrated watching them like all these weird faces. Because I feel like sometimes they're not actually finding it that funny, they're just pulling the face for no reason.
Well, they've got to make it exciting somehow.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah. Just that part of it. But I've been constantly watching David Mitchell's Joker performance. I keep rewatching it.
It's all over like socials.
Yeah, that's great.
Not on my socials. Uh-oh.
On different sides of TikTok, clearly.
Really?
Who was not on Do Not Disturb? God, unprofessional.
Terrible.
What have you been watching, Z?
I haven't been watching any movies. Well, I haven't watched any movies this week. But, I mean, we could talk about TV, right? That counts.
Yeah.
The same umbrella. I have been watching This Is Us. You heard about that TV show?
Well, the one from like 2016 about
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it ended in 2016. I've been watching it.
Around.
No, I think it ended in 2016.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. But I've been watching that and it's really good. But I'm at a point, well, I'm still on season 1, but I'm at a point now where I get this itch where I need to Google everything. Because I love a good foreshadowing, I do. But I hate a foreshadow where I'm like, I need to know what this means. And then, I'm going down a rabbit hole and then I spoil everything for myself. And I've kind of already done that. But I'm going to pull through and I'm going to watch it. But I really like it. It's really, really good. I enjoy it. I hate one of the brothers, though. It really annoys me. But other than that, I quite like it. That's what I've been watching. But I haven't really... My mind goes straight to that when I get home. I can't put on anything else.
Nice. So for a film podcast, yeah, that's what you watch.
For a film podcast, that's fantastic. I mean, if you watch a whole season in one sitting, basically, it's a movie.
Basically.
It's more than a film, technically. Or a 4-hour
Yeah,
film.
it's a couple films.
Yeah. Okay, well, I've watched 2 films this week. In terms of TV, I've been watching Severance non-stop. Really, really, really liking it. The
I
theme
told
tune-
him.
like, it's just such a good theme tune, and like the title credits pretty cool. But it's a really good show. In terms of the films, I've obviously seen It Was Just an Accident, which I really enjoyed. I think it's going to stay with me now for quite a while, and I think it might be one of my favorite films of the year. Yeah, as Cam said, pretty darkly funny, but very serious, very topical, very well shot, and yeah, great acting. And as well, it just gives it a whole different dimension when you realize that every actor in that film did something that is effectively very brave of them to have done. Just being in that film is a brave thing.
It's like career suicide almost.
Yeah, it's incredible. So yeah, great film.
And to think they got all those shots while having to basically all the shots in public, they had to hide the camera and do it like really quickly.
It's insane. Also,
like
what is with
that-
the culture of having a card machine on you and just taking bribes whenever you can? In every scene, like some guy has like a card machine is like, hey, why don't you add a 0 to that? And they're like, what? Yeah, add a 0 to it. Why not? But no, really good film. And very short as well. Only an hour and 25.
What do you think of the ending?
Well, I don't want to spoil it for Z, but I think the end. I think it was just in his head. The ending. I don't think that character was actually there.
Like PTSD.
Yeah, but you do see the car pull up. I think it's more just that it's constantly in his head. I didn't want them to do what they did. I wanted them to, you know.
Yeah, but it kind of makes more sense.
Well, yeah.
But that scene, that one-shot scene, because it's all one shot. That scene when it without trying to spoil anything, you know, when they tie him up and all that.
Yeah, I will just say I didn't
That
even care
final
to know. I didn't even. It was so seamless.
Yeah, it, like I was watching it. It's like 10 minutes. It felt like 10 minutes or something like that. It's a long scene. I was like, I don't think they've cut, but it's really good.
No, really good film. I'd highly recommend it. Honestly, Mike, it's up there with Marty Supreme, me, and One Bachelor.
I'm really surprised it didn't get nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, it really should have done.
Or even like had any sort of acclaim for Best International Feature.
Yeah, it should have. I mean, but to be fair, Palme d'Or is what really counts. That's the big one, really. That's the one that all artists want. So I saw that, and then I saw one of the best kids films ever made this week. It is just a classic kids film. I watched this by myself. Just want to say I wasn't with anyone. But I watched Hoodwinked again. Give it a rewatch.
Never
just
seen
really, it was on.
What?
Did I?
I've never heard of it.
Is it the same when you're older though? I feel like I need to rewatch it too. But
so
from what I remember,
it's so good. Like the humor is so on point. It's so well written.
yeah.
Okay, so Cam, it's Little Red Riding Hood in the style of a police procedural. It's like The Usual Suspects, and I'm not going to say spoiler because it's genuinely one of the best written kids. The animation's awful. It was made on a budget of 8 million. Now most kids films have like 80 million budgets. The animation's horrible, but the voice acting and story is genuinely really good, and it's so funny. Like the jokes per minute, it's just so well written. It's possibly like one of the best kids films out there. It came out in 2005. It's got like Anne Hathaway voicing Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's got Patrick Warburton as the wolf. It's so good.
It is really good.
I implore you to watch it. The songs are great in it as well. Really good music. It's so quotable. I could quote so many things from that film right now, and I just had to smile the whole time. But yeah, I will send you. Honestly, just watch it. Don't get any spoilers for it, and just give it a watch. Right. So with the news of the new Harry Potter TV show coming out, there's also quite a few new releases coming soon. Is there any that have caught you guys' interest?
Wow. It's not. I don't think it's been 100% confirmed yet, but it's been speculated. Lord of the Rings coming back.
What way?
I don't know. I think either something about bringing back the original cast. I was seeing something the other day, and I don't know whether I think it's another film. I don't know whether it's a continuation. I don't know if it's like a spin-off, but it might be. I think it was either the original cast or it's set 15 years after the last one, something like that.
It's
only heard
a
Gollum.
prequel for the Gollum.
Oh.
And I think they were
it
looking
could-
to get
no,
Viggo
I don't think
Mortensen
it's
back.
that. I think it's another thing. It's another one.
On top of the Gollum one.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to the Gollum one. Just to start off, I'm not looking forward to any. I hate the Marvel. It's too Marvel for me bringing back actors.
If they
It
do
could
it
be
in
the
the
Gollum
right
one,
way,
No, there's not one part of me that there's this perfect trilogy where Viggo Mortensen played that role 3 times, and I don't want to see it ever again.
I don't know. I feel like it's different though, because the thing is, I don't think there's really that much of a problem with bringing back actors. The problem with Marvel is that they're not bringing back actors because they care about the characters. They're bringing back actors because it brings an audience. They do terrible things with the actors. Whereas if it's a good film, I don't think there's much of a problem bringing back.
My issue is if it's not a good film, then he's just been brought back for no reason, and then it taints the original thing for me a bit.
Do you think it will be a bad film?
Yes, I just don't.
Callum?
They captured lightning in a bottle with the original trilogy. The Hobbit wasn't good. I just think they'd messed it up again.
It
I
was
think
fantastic.
it will be. I think it'll be fine. I quite like The Hobbit.
No, I completely disagree. I think that's the worst take.
If it was a remake, I would agree with you. If they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna remake The Lord of the Rings, then they'd be like, what's the point in that when you've got 3 really good films?
No, but that's my point.
That's what they're doing
don't
with
think-
Harry Potter, though.
I don't think any need for any more.
Exactly, there's no point in Harry Potter because you've got Harry Potter. Why are you doing it again? It's already
I
there.
completely agree about the Harry Potter thing. I have no interest in the TV series at all. Like, I get they're going to include
interesting.
The books, also, I don't think it will resonate with everyone. Keeps going, oh, this will be the Harry Potter for the new generation. When I was 8, I didn't want to watch a TV series for Harry Potter. I just wanted to watch a film. I wouldn't have sat through every episode of Harry Potter.
And I think that that's such a stupid thing to say, that it's for the new generation. Just watch the films, because guess what? Harry Potter is still 8 in the first, however old he is in the first film. Like, you don't need to redo it again when he's still a kid in the original.
And they haven't even aged that badly. Like, visual-wise, they still look really good.
In the first one, the troll looks a little bit dodgy, but like it's nothing terrible. I don't watch that and it's massively distracting. It's great acting.
The first 2 are probably the worst in terms of
effects,
looking a bit old, but
the
3 and after all look really good.
I just think I watched the trailer and it just felt like poor imitations, and as someone said, they look like a Saturday Night Live parody, and I agree. Like seeing Nick Frost as Hagrid, I just looked at it and just thought, you look identical to how he looked in the films. You haven't even tried. Well, why would I watch this? I could just watch the original ones.
Yeah. But that's the thing when it comes to live action remakes as well. It's like, why are you making a shot for shot remake of a film that already exists?
I haven't seen it yet, but the Moana trailer looks terrible from the pictures.
It looks so bad.
And that's crazy because it's not even like a. You can maybe understand it for like a film released in the 70s, 80s, but
it's not even.
Moana was like 2018 or something.
2016.
Yeah, and there was, I don't know what they were going to make, but they were going to do a Princess Tiana spin-off TV show and something else, and they cut them both to make Moana again. When you just released Moana 2.
And Moana 2 didn't do great
at all. Like, what even happened in that? Why did you?
I don't even remember that coming out.
Well, I think Moana 2 was originally going to be a TV show, but then they decided to make it into a film.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Saying that it just felt really episodic and didn't feel like a film because it wasn't. It was a TV show.
Yeah, it's so silly. And I feel like quite a lot of the decisions that are being made about film these days and TV is just based on who is popular, who is going to bring in audience, when half of the stuff that you're redoing already exists. And half of these people that you're bringing back, nobody cares about them anymore.
I don't understand. If I was a producer, right, I'd be thinking, well, if we remake Moana, it's going to be hated and we'll lose money. If we remake Harry Potter, it's going to be hated and we'll lose money. I don't know why they think these plans.
Because I don't think they will, because people
they are going to do very well.
Them.
I think people will see them. I don't think they'll make that much money, or they might break even. I don't think it's going to be.
And it's the problem is because not many people go and see new stuff because it's like, oh, I don't know if it's going to be good, so why would I go watch it? Whereas you know what you're getting with the Moana, you know what you're getting with the Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
Um,
And you have to think as well, like Moana is a kids' film. People are going to bring their kids to it.
No, I agree with that. I
Mhm.
agree. It's just such a lazy way of filming. Dwayne Johnson's the one that pushed for this.
Of course he did, because he's clearly running out of check for the 20 other times he's played himself.
The thing is, he's just done an interesting role with the Smash Machine, and it's like, okay, let's see where he goes. Oh, Moana remake, great.
Because
it
isn't
is
he the
interesting
only
when you
one
compare
that's
him to like Batista and John Cena, who are taking very different
Yeah, definitely.
like trajectories
isn't
with career.
But The Rock's been doing.
isn't he the only one that's back from the original Moana?
No, I think the actress is also
Nope.
no.
No, it's the first one.
No. And the reason why they didn't bring her back is because she's gay.
That's the reason.
Well, that's the vibe I got.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's the vibe I... No, because there was like a whole thing where because like she cut her hair and then, came out, and then it was kind of like she slowly stopped being put in Disney stuff. And then they remake her film and not put her in it, and you put Dwayne Johnson in it.
Yeah.
So the vibe that I was getting was...
To me, it's really freaky having Dwayne Johnson be in it in the first place. Remaking a film having the same cast it's like if they'd have remade the How to Train Your Dragon film and they got the whole voice cast from the How to Train Your Dragon film. It just feels...
That's the thing. I don't think they've got the same cast. I think it's just Dwayne Johnson that's back.
I'm saying it's just weird. If it was the whole cast, if it isn't the main cast, it's all just a weird thing to do.
Live action
Yeah.
remakes just cease to exist.
And then when they
I
remake
don't think
this,
there's been one which I would say has been like amazing, and I don't think there's been one which you could say is better than the original.
yeah, exactly. There's never been one that's been.
I think the one that got the most well received was Aladdin,
I thought
or maybe The Jungle Book.
I think Cinderella's probably.
But Cinderella's been done live action so many times, so it's not like it's a new thing.
We all know the best one, which is Cinderella High School.
What? You mean it's in what?
The one where she's at high school.
There's plenty where she's at school.
No, it's cool. It's great.
Cinderella story.
Yeah.
The one it's what's her name?
That's the best.
Drew Barrymore?
Yeah, Hilary Duff.
Oh, Hilary, that's who it is. Hilary Duff. Drew Barrymore.
By far.
Wasn't there one
Is
with
it the best one? Is it?
Nothing so.
I mean, there was one that had the best dress that I've ever seen in my entire life. Changed my brain chemistry. With Lily James. Is it Lily James?
Oh yeah, that's the most famous one.
And Richard Madden.
Yeah.
That's the actual Disney one.
Hello, would you like to go to the ball with me?
He didn't do. He was
Yeah,
British.
Scottish. I just wanted to do a Scottish accent. Oh, would you look at that? It does. It fits perfectly.
He just keeps going.
We didn't even have to say anything.
Like, you need the silence means stop, and
that's lovely stepsister you've got there.
Yeah.
Blimey. Okay. Right.
I'm glad we've had that.
Thank you so much.
You want to keep going? Any more you want to say, or
what's happening in Cinderella? Oh, I'm gonna cut the head off that stepsister. That happens in the Roald Dahl one.
Right. Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Not really a fan of how that's looking. It looks so dark as well. The first two had such like a magical feel about it. It just looks so dark and depressing. And also the Harry Potter kid, like I don't want to hate him because he's just a kid, but it did feel like he was overacting quite a bit in the trailer.
Have to wait and see, because you could say that about Daniel Radcliffe as well.
Oh yeah,
like those first few films are pretty rough in terms of their acting.
Yeah. Wingardium Leviosa.
But the Hermione Granger actress is like scarily sounds like Hermione.
Like as in Emma Watson, you mean?
But like even more so. And have you seen because she did all the audiobooks as well for Audible?
Yeah. No, she sounds good. I think they've. I mean, so we should probably address the elephant in the room as well, like the amount of online hate the actor for Snape's getting as well.
But I feel like this is what I think that the studio was thinking when they decided to cast. One, isn't Hermione's actress? Isn't she? She's person of colour. I don't know what she is.
Yeah.
She might. I don't know. I know that she is, and the one that plays Snape. I feel like what they were trying to do was be like, oh, let's make race one of the problems of this thing. And it's like, oh, you've just added an extra layer to something that didn't need an extra layer. And now you've just made like now you've made some of the dialogue. Well, to be fair, we all know that J.K. Rowling isn't a very good person anyway.
Yeah.
But you've just unnecessarily made it racist.
Yeah.
Now,
I
you know what I mean?
It sparks
Because it's something.
controversy for no reason.
Yeah, and then I think I saw something that said, obviously because Hermione, the word that they call her is a Muggle, right? And
but
people were like, now it just sounds like a slur, like
yeah,
because she's a kid that's not white.
yeah.
And then on top of that, they've made it seem like Snape is like this bitter black guy because he didn't get to be with like it's just you've given it a layer that it didn't need to have by trying to be, as everybody like as I think the studio wants to call it, trying to be woke, but it's like it's not woke. You've just created a problem that wasn't necessary.
Mm.
Do you know what I
But
mean?
also for like people who are angry about it, it's like who's to say he's not going to be really good? Because there's nothing really. It's a fantasy world where you've got a bunch of wizards, you've got goblins, you've got trolls, you've got all this stuff.
Yeah.
And people are saying, well, it doesn't make sense that you'd have
Yeah.
a person of color be part of like the bad guys. But it's like, but he isn't when the film starts or the series starts. But like also, they're magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's the thing
again,
now.
it's a
Like
kids'
this,
film.
I personally stand on if they were going to do a race swapped character, I think Dumbledore would have been the better option. I think they just chose the worst character to have race swapped.
yeah, because they've made it now. He's black and he's evil.
Yeah.
Like,
That's like, I mean, I keep seeing people on Twitter going like, anytime Harry has a suspicion, he's like, must be Snape. And it's like, why do you think that, Harry? I just think it's Snape.
yeah, it's just exactly they've just made another layer to it that wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
And there's like two sides of the coin where people who are racist don't like it because they've now made Snape black, but then also people who are people of color have seen it and are like, now you've just made Harry Potter like inadvertently racist for no reason.
And the studio knew he'd get hate, and I feel so bad for the actor because he's getting death threats, for God's sake. Like, it's so unnecessary.
It's
For
so
like
silly.
a really big role for him as well.
Yeah,
but
probably.
this has all been overshadowed because of this.
Yeah, it's just silly, and I think it's greedy. But also, studios think that they're smart, and it's like you want buzz, and it's a shame that you have to do things like this for people to talk about it. Because the only things that people talk about when it comes to this Harry Potter series is how terrible it looks because of the color grading, the fact that they've race swapped characters, and the fact that we all hate J.K. Rowling. That's it. That's all you got about Harry Potter these days.
And
it
the
already
studio,
exists.
they know it's going to happen because it's happened with so many like I think when Kenobi came out, you had Moses Ingram got like loads of death threats just because she was an evil character in Star Wars and she was a person of color. So they know it's going to happen, but they don't seem to do anything to be like, well, we'll release it, and then if something does happen, we'll like completely stand our ground and be like, none of this is acceptable, and we're going to back the actor that we've decided is best for the role. Sometimes they just feels like the studio just sort of go, well, they can deal with that themselves, but it's not fair on the actors to have to deal with abuse just because they're doing their job.
Yeah,
And we've seen like what 2 shots of him, so you can't make a judgment on whether he's going to be a good Snape or not. So I don't know why people get so angry. It's like people judge how good a film is or a TV series just based on the trailer. But it's like you can say like, oh, I'm interested or I don't think it's going to be great, but you can't say, oh, it's outright bad because you've seen like 2 minutes of it.
I mean,
and the amount of people I've seen go like everything looks great apart from Snape, I'm like, well, you're just blatantly racist then if that's the case.
I would just rewatch the originals, and as well, there's no way Hans Zimmer can make a score better than what John Williams did. There's just no way. I'm really not interested as well. Like it's gonna go on for so long.
It would be like 8 years,
a decade of it. I could rewatch.
Do you think it'll be cancelled?
Yeah.
There's a chance. There is a very big chance. I just don't. It's just such a big commitment for all these actors to stick with it. And as well, John Lithgow is already 79. Another 10 years, he's gonna be 89.
Well, I'm assuming they'll do a lot of like just bulk filming, so they might be done filming in like 6 years.
They're filming 2 books at a time, and then they release it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Very quickly moving on. Did anyone watch Saturday Night Live UK?
Nope.
No, I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
I did watch it. It's something I'm excited about. I'm more excited by the idea than what they did. Mainly because I like the idea of being like a writer for Saturday Night Live. I just think that'd be such a cool job. It was fine. It wasn't that funny. Like, considering Britain's very known for our sketch shows, it wasn't amazingly funny. It reminded me too much of Saturday Night Live US as opposed to British sketch shows. And it just felt a little bit too American in its humor. And it does feel like it's trying to appeal to the American market a little bit, as opposed to the British audience. So that bothered me a little bit. But it's just cool to see some. I miss Saturday Night TV. I felt like that was such a big thing for my childhood, and an even bigger thing for people in the 80s and 90s. I just don't think Saturday Night TV does not really exist anymore. So if we have something to look forward to on Saturday night, I just think that's quite an exciting prospect.
I saw some clips of it. I'd never really cared for the American version. I don't know if I'd care so much for the English version, unless it just gets really good, I guess.
Yeah, I think it has
But
potential to be good, and there were a few sketches that I found funny. I just think that the writing needs to be a bit tighter. But
It
it's
might
the
just
first
take a
episode.
while to get into the groove of
yeah,
it.
I completely agree. It'll take a bit of getting used to. And there's some comedians on there that I'm actually fans of that I was pleased to see them doing something big. And yeah, I'd love to be a writer on it.
That's your formal proposal to Sky.
yeah.
Yeah, if you need a writer,
You just want to talk about it so you can be like, "Hey guys,
hey.
I like to write."
I mean, it doesn't sound so cool, like living in London and just being a writer for Saturday Night Live. That just sounds like such a fun thing to do.
Living in London doesn't sound fun at all.
I want to move to London.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the new releases.
Should we move on to the worst take?
Yeah, let's do it.
So every week we have a debate about who has the worst take, and this week Ben and Callum are going to try and convince me either to watch or not to watch Jojo Rabbit.
I'll go
You
first.
got a minute.
All right.
Good luck.
I want to start off by saying I don't actually really hate this film. I just sort of I don't love it. I don't really like it. It's just a bit neutral for me. I loved it when I first saw it, and I've since rewatched it. And I think I watch it now through the lens of I don't think Taika Waititi's that great, and I think he had this. Okay.
The Ghost of Taika.
Yeah,
Just
so that,
entered the room.
no, my mum just came in and just interrupted my flow. I'm looking through the lens of a guy who I now sort of don't respect as much as I once did. I think he has this obsession of trying to fit humor into everything, and I like what he does with humor in this film. It's smart how he does it, but it's just sometimes it's a bit much. It's fine. It's okay. It's a fun film which will appeal to Z, but it does balance the humor with the sort of the more serious moments. It's just fine. It's just okay.
Okay, I think that's a minute. Are you for it or against it? I don't know.
Against it.
Okay.
Hasn't done a very good job of going, don't watch it. Alright. I think it's probably one of his best films. Definitely his best film most recently. And it has some of the best like funny moments of his and also probably some of the best performances within his films. I think the two child actors do really, really good, and also Scarlett Johansson is fantastic. Some jokes maybe miss the mark, but when it is good, it is really good. The film looks incredible, has some great music, and then some of the emotional beats for a comedy like that are just like heartbreaking and really, really well done. And I think it makes a very serious, sensitive topic light-hearted, but also still is aware of how it should be handled with a bit of care.
Neither is.
So now we back that out.
Yeah.
It's just such a Wes Anderson rip-off in terms of its look. Like, he has no
I don't
real.
think it is.
No, it is. He has no flair or style. He just goes, "No, what would Wes Anderson do? Okay, I'll do that." It's not his best film.
It's not. I don't think it's his best film, but I think it's his last good,
It's just
great
okay.
film.
It's his last okay film. It's like I said, I
It's
don't
his
hate
last.
it. I feel nothing about it.
Was it before or after
Before,
Love and Thunder? Before, innit?
yeah, it was 2019. Love and Thunder was like 2022.
Oh.
Um,
Was it before Ragnarok then?
after
I think it was
Ragnarok
just after.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. It's okay. I don't think it deserved any of the Oscar nominations it got. I know he's pretty funny as Hitler, but I think the only thing I really found funny was the Stephen Merchant cameo.
Stephen Merchant is great in it for the
He's-
brief period that he is in it. Sam Rockwell
think-
is also in it, and he's great.
But I'm not. This is not me praising the film, but Sam Rockwell's always good. So like, he's never not good.
But he
It's,
probably he has like probably one of the best characters in it in terms of like how he sort of ends up.
I like.
And he's probably one of the most funny.
I'd agree that he's pretty good in it. I don't really feel anything for Jojo.
Really, I
thought-
thought the actor for that was really good.
Well, you know, when his mom's like off hanging around, I felt something from there.
And also the
Exactly.
whole
Callum knows.
when when they have the first see the Jewish girl, who I cannot remember the name of the actress. She's in
Thomasin
Last Night in Soho. Thomasin McKenzie. I thought she was really good in it.
She's doing more. She's pretty good.
And that dynamic was really kind of like endearing, and also like quite comical, but also like still bringing up the fact that all these beliefs that they had was just completely ridiculous and not founded on any sort of evidence and realism. Rebel Wilson is also quite good at it. She's like the leader of the kids essentially.
I have no memory of any of the scenes she's in. I like Scarlett Johansson in it though. I would agree with that. I think she was good.
The accents are not great, I would say,
Well,
but I think
Jojo's
that's the point of it.
British accent.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, Jojo. Oh yes, I'm fine, thank you. Okay, Jojo, see ya.
But I think that's the point. It's meant to be a bit odd.
Yeah. That kid then went to star in the worst Home Alone film. And the plot of that, which still annoys me to this day. Like, it's the only Home Alone film where you actually who are villains.
Okay.
Just, I would like to rant about Home Alone if I can. That film he's in is awful.
There's nothing to do with Jojo Rabbit though.
No, but genuinely, you watch it and you're meant to root for the kid, and the kid, the two heroes have done it wrong, and they're apparently meant to be the villains, and they're getting hurt. You're like, why are you getting hurt? I like you guys, and the kid's the one you don't like, and it's just so annoying. Anyway,
Which Home Alone film is this?
Home Sweet Home Alone came out like 2020 something.
I didn't know they still made them.
I'll send you the plot synopsis for it. It's awful. It's really bad.
Okay, well.
Oh yeah, so Jojo Rabbit, yeah, just fine.
I did try to watch it at one point.
Exactly.
And I felt like
couldn't even get through it.
it's not even that I couldn't get through it. It's just I don't know what it's about. I don't know.
It's about a boy whose imaginary friend is Hitler.
Right.
And then he finds a Jewish person in his attic, or like room, and he has to come to terms with his beliefs, and how all the doctrination is a complete lie. It's a fun film.
I don't know, because it's kind of, this is the thing. This is why I'm kind of torn, because I'm like, I feel like it could actually be a fun film that I could enjoy. However,
I always said there's nothing fun about the Nazis.
There's nothing fun about.
I always said that's just me.
We know this. There's nothing fun about.
Some things clearly.
The outside.
So, Callum, you think whatever you think. You horrible man.
But it just, I don't think I want to watch it.
It's like Thor Ragnarok, but with some less of the bad jokes and more.
I liked Ragnarok. You can't.
Yeah, so you like Jojo Rabbit.
This is my thing. I feel like because it's by Taika Waititi, I actually might enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's pre Love and Thunder, so it's like him in his heyday.
He was losing.
It's like, I don't. Is it okay to make a funny movie about terrible things that happen to people? I don't know.
No, I'd say, to be fair,
if you handle it with care.
Yeah,
is it handled with care?
He does handle it well.
Yeah. You still have the big moments which are like taken seriously. It's not like a film where you've got like, and the sad moments, the emotional moments are given the time to have their moments. It's not just stuffed with comedy.
Here's my final question.
It doesn't end with
cry?
dancing in a room going,
yes.
"Oh, Hitler,
I think you'll cry.
Yeah, you'll cry.
All right, I'll watch it then.
Whoa! You want to cry?
Yes.
Hold on. You want?
Sorry. If a film can make me cry, then
Oh,
that's a win in my book.
cool. You won't cry at all.
You will
You
cry.
both just said I'll probably cry in it.
Can't think of a moment.
If it's supposed to be like a fun
that film where
comedy, if it's supposed to be a comedy that's, a take on a terrible time, and I will
It's
have
like
a good time,
it's like
but
a
I will also
comedy.
probably cry.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
probably will cry.
it's a satirical comedy.
Wait, I do have a question actually, because I don't know what it is, but for some reason in my head, even though I've never seen the film, is it anything like The Lobster?
No.
I've never watched The Lobster.
I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like they're the same film.
If you don't choose a partner, that you can become an animal of your choosing. Jojo
There's
Rabbit.
something that they look the same to me.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
What's a different direction?
In a good way or in a bad way? Should it be like
I'm meant to be hating on Jojo Rabbit here, so clearly in a bad way.
Okay. I think I'll watch it though.
No.
At some point. Yeah. I think I'll watch it.
Yes.
My thing is, I didn't think I'd enjoy it. I thought it would just be kind of not disrespectful, because I assume if it was talked about and it was well received, I'm assuming that it's not a bad film. But in my head, I was like, why are you Hitler? Sounds wrong to me. But I might give it a try.
You have the worst take.
No, I don't know.
You've
Do
been
you have
racking
the
them
worst?
up. I think you've got 2 now.
Yeah, whatever.
So we've learned to convince Lima it needs to be a fun film and make her cry.
Yeah, they're my 2 requirements of films.
We've learned that it doesn't even.
Will I have fun? Will I cry?
We've learned that it doesn't matter if it's a film about Nazis. If it's a bit fun, she'll watch the Nazis.
No, I don't. This is the thing. I don't watch any. I haven't watched any films
Are they
about
Nazis? Are they the funny ones?
No, it's less of that, and it's more just like I don't like films that are about. It just makes me sad. If I'm gonna feel sad, I'm not gonna watch it.
You will feel sad. You'll feel very sad.
You
No,
feel
I'm
sad
gonna
in
watch it.
moments.
I do want. The thing is that I do want to watch it. I have had it in my head for a while to watch it, but
And
it is
I don't want to spoil anything for you here, but I don't know.
doesn't end well.
That's not good.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't know what I'm about.
But is it like also a film I've never watched? Is it Boy in the Striped Pajamas sad?
No, nowhere near.
Yes.
It's like no. Boy in Striped Pajamas is like serious, whereas this is
That's
like
the thing.
Right, you know, there's a moment in that film. You know that is equally bad.
there's one scene.
Shoelaces.
There's one scene which is sad, and that's like the only bit where it gets really really deep.
It's very, very sad. It's
But
not
the
just
rest of it is fun, and it just makes fun of Nazis and shows how silly they are.
Until you get to the shoelaces. Z, when the shoelaces happens, you'll be bawling. That's it. Tears.
But you want a
Not in
good
a-
cry.
Not in a good way.
But it's not depressing
In a way that-
throughout. It's like
In a way that's
depressing for
empty.
like 5-10 minutes, but for the rest of like the hour and 40 minutes, it's good fun.
Wait, so it's depressing in the beginning of the film?
No.
No.
It happens, and you're going to be feeling very depressed about what happened.
Am I gonna want to continue to watch it?
I think you'll be like,
Yeah, because
too
it's
distraught.
an uplifting story from there,
No,
and it just sort of resumes back into the fun bit.
I think after the shoelaces, she would turn it off.
No, she won't.
I genuinely think she would.
But you've got to watch that to decide for yourself whether or not that's too much for you.
I do think I'm gonna watch it because it is something that I've been wanting to watch.
Yeah.
And I was just afraid that it was horrible. But
all right, it's your funeral.
Ben's just not going to be happy with us for the rest of this podcast.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, so why he's been shading me all day today.
Shading you? What have I done?
You last lost.
All right, so now we'll do our film topic of the week, which changes every week, and this week it is our top letterbox for films. So, Callum, what are your top 4 letterbox films?
My top 4, I'll start with Your Name, which is a Japanese animated film, and it's fantastic. It's got probably the best animation I've ever seen. It's got some of the best moments, best plot twists, best everything. Probably my favorite animated film, if I'm thinking of it like just from quality, but for vibes, I have my third one, which is How to Train Your Dragon, which is just my childhood favorite film. Has like the best soundtrack for an animated film, and it's just good fun, as Zahlemah would say.
Yeah.
My second, I'd probably go with Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I think it's Martin McDonagh's best work. Frances McDormand's and Sam Rockwell's best performances that I've seen, anyway. Woody Harrelson is also really good in it. And yeah, just got some really good narrative moments, got some really good character moments, and also probably my favourite use of having like licensed songs in a film. And then my favourite film is just the entirety of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Not really much to say, it's just perfect in every aspect.
Yeah, cool selection. I've not seen Your Name, but I know you and C both love it.
It's the best movie ever.
Well, I'll get
It's
around.
amazing.
It's not on anything currently. I'll have to buy it on DVD.
You can have the Blu-ray if you want. I'm more than
I
happy
mean, I've
to
also
lend
got
it
it
to
on
you.
Blu-ray.
I was
Yeah.
going to say Linda. I would actually take that. No, I'll give it a watch. But I agree with Lord of the Rings. That is obviously the best film ever. Because all three are just one big film, realistically.
Yeah, it's like a 12-hour epic.
I think Three Billboards is a great film. I don't know if I think it's his best film, Martin McDonagh. I think potentially that's In Bruges or The Banshees. But it's a great film, regardless. It's his only really like American film, isn't it? Until the new one that he's going to do.
Yeah, well, Seven Psychopaths.
Yeah, but that's got like Colin Farrell. I think Three Billboards has that got any English or Irish actors in? I think it's predominantly an American cast. But yeah, what about you?
Predominantly.
I was just saying to Callum that my list has changed a little bit.
Okay.
I rewatched something recently and I feel like it has to be up there. But my number 4, Hamnet, I really did think about it. I know, and it's crazy because I am very loyal to my old top 4, but I don't know. I just really, really like that film. It's just it moved me in a way that I can't even understand. My number 3 is Moonlight.
Oh,
I rewatched that last week.
interesting.
God, beautiful movie. I cried at that a lot when I first watched it, and it's just so good. I love it. The subject area is just it's just so good, and I think a lot of people need to watch it. Number 2, Your Name, best animated film ever.
So you kicked out Thumbelina and Cinderella.
I kicked out Thumbelina. And Alice in Wonderland, which is not like me.
Sorry, Alice in
But
Wonderland.
best animated
You're
film
becoming
ever.
a film snob.
She is.
I am. I'm becoming
She's picked
pretentious.
out 2 animated films for 2 Oscar films.
But yeah, it's just.
It'd be funny if you now made a
perfect.
joke where you're like, "I actually meant to say La La Land."
No, because it was the other way around.
Oh God, well, I was just trying to do something.
Boo to La La Land as well for that. Think about that every day. But anyway, yeah, Your Name, fantastic in every way. It's perfect. I feel like everybody that likes to talk about Studio Ghibli and how amazing that is hasn't seen Your Name, because that is what an animated Japanese animated film needs to look like. And then my number 1, always and forever, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Nothing will ever change that. I've watched that film at least like 70 times, and every time it just better and better.
It's a really solid group.
I don't know if you'll love that film, but it's still a great film.
I think it's more like a nostalgia factor than anything. It's my comfort film. I think it's the funniest. I think I enjoy the characters. I enjoy the story. It's one of the only films that I've interacted with every piece of media that come with it, and I feel like that's what makes me like it a lot more, because I read the graphic novels, I played the game, I played the new game, I know the soundtrack. Like, it's one of the only films that I've interacted with everything, so I can't not put it at number 1.
Well, my top 4, and again, actually, mine needs a complete redo, to be honest. But I've got on there. I can't remember what the order was, but it's Blue Velvet, the David Lynch one, which is annoyingly now just such a go-to uni student answer. So I hate having it in my top 4. But it is the honest truth. I do really love Blue Velvet. It was when I was studying screenwriting, I watched it and it really influenced the stories I wanted to tell, whether just being which the way, just like how what's the word? It's just very dreamlike. The next one is A Clockwork Orange. I decided I wanted to watch. I wanted to study film in 2020, and there were like a few films from January to about June I was watching that were like really making me go, yeah, actually, I want to see film, and that was one of them. So that means a lot to me, that film. Then 12 Angry Men, just an amazing. It's only like an hour and 20 minutes, but it's such a good film. It's held up so well. I really recommend everyone watch it. It's just so good. It's set in one room and it's so captivating. And you got 12 different characters, all with quite unique personalities. It's just great. And then the best film ever made is Back to the Future. It's the best. It's great. But I would also potentially swap out Blue Velvet for Lord of the Rings, the trilogy. I would be very fine doing that.
Your top film is very different to your other three in terms of like the style.
It's my most nostalgic. It's my comfort film. I just think it's the best. It's got such a tight script.
As someone who tries to say that I'm crazy because I like fun films, I feel like technically Back to the Future is a fun film.
It's so fun. I think I make fun of you liking fun, but it's a great film. It's so fun. It's got such good music in. It's just so well acted. It just makes me so happy. Like it just puts the biggest smile on my face. So yeah, it's a great film.
Those are usually the best films, though.
I think even if I hadn't have watched it since I was a child, I think I'd still love it. It just happens to be the film I've watched since I was born.
Yeah, but that's like with me. Like I think I used to watch Scott Pilgrim in 2010 when it came out. Then I didn't see it again for years, and then I watched it one day and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Yeah,
I had the exact same thing with How to Train Your Dragon. I watched it in the cinema the first time, and I was like a huge fan of the books, and I was a bit of like a pretentious snob at like 10 years old, going, well, it's not like the book, so it's automatically bad. And then I watched it like 5 years later when the second one and the third one were coming out, and I was like, okay, no, it is really, really good.
Yeah.
What year were you
And then
born?
I just 2001 would have been 8 or 9 when it came out.
That's rough. But yeah, I think it's for film students, I think they're okay answers. I think anyone would judge us too much.
I feel like our top 4 are very telling of who we are as people.
Yeah, no, but mine could be so much more pretentious. I'm just scaling back. If I really wanted, it could be the most pretentious top 4.
I really wanted all my 4 could be Marvel films.
Yeah.
And they'd just be the 4 that the Winter Soldier's in.
So we'll now play the game of connections, where we choose 2 random films and we have to connect them using the least amount of other films between them. All right, so both of you have a think. Say when you've got a film in your head, and then just say it at the same time.
Got one.
Okay, I got one.
Okay. On 3, 2, 1.
Howl's Moving Castle.
I don't know any actors.
Yeah, I don't know any of the voice actors for that.
I don't know any voice actors from House of Castle.
I only know one. I was just hoping I was hoping that I could just use him.
Why would you choose that? Okay.
Because I feel like it's a good voice. It's a good character person. It's Christian Bale.
All right, let's go.
Oh, what's his name?
Time's up, people. What did we all get it in? Z, do you want to go first?
I got it in 5. So, Colin Farrell is in Banshees of Inisherin.
Yep.
He's also in The Batman with Robert Pattinson.
Yep.
Robert Pattinson is in Die My Love with Jennifer.
Lawrence.
I forgot her name.
What's
the last name? Lawrence. She's in The Hunger Games with Josh Hutcherson. Josh Hutcherson is in Howl's Moving Castle.
Very nice. Cool.
I thought you were going a different route there for a second.
Yeah, same, but that was good.
I thought you were going American Hustle.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen American Hustle, though. So I don't know who's in that.
What about you, Cal?
So, starting with... Who did I start with? Kerry Condon.
Yep.
She is in F1 with Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is in The Big Short with Christian Bale.
Yep.
Who is in Howl's Moving Castle.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so I went with Colin Farrell. He's in Seven Psychopaths with Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell is in Vice with Christian Bale. Christian Bale's in Howl's Moving Castle. Right, so that draws us to the end of the episode. Congratulations to me for being the loser of the worst take. I was Ben Callum. And congratulations to Callum and I for the winning the connections round. Suck it, Zahlemah.
No, I don't know. I think it's a bit biased.
Well, I don't know. Join us for next week for another episode of More Film Talk.